Welcome to today's meditation. Find a comfortable position and let your eyes close when you're ready. Before we begin, a brief reflection on today's theme. You don't always break in dramatic ways. Sometimes it's quieter than that. A slow leak, weeks of giving more than you have, saying yes when your body says stop. And restoration doesn't need to be dramatic either. You don't need a retreat or a revelation. You don't need to earn it by hitting bottom first. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is just stop. Stop pushing. Stop performing. Stop pretending you're fine. Let this be that stop, not to fix anything, just to let what's tired in you finally set itself down. Quiet restoration, not because you're broken, because you're human. Let your body be heavy. Whatever is holding you up right now, let it do its job. You don't have to hold yourself together. Not here. Notice your breathing. Don't fix it. Don't deepen it. Just feel it moving. In. Out. Without your help. Your breath doesn't need you to manage it. That's worth noticing. Some things keep working even when you stop trying. Let your hands go loose. Your jaw. Your forehead. Whatever is clenched, just notice it. You don't have to force it open. Just stop gripping. There's a difference. Here's something nobody tells you about being depleted. It doesn't always look like exhaustion. Sometimes it looks like efficiency. You get faster, sharper, more productive. Because you've stopped feeling and started functioning. You run on autopilot. And from the outside, it looks like you're doing great. But inside, something is running on fumes. And you know it. You just don't have time to deal with it. That's the trap. You keep going because stopping feels irresponsible. The kids still need dinner. The emails still need answers. The house still needs cleaning. So you push. And the leak gets a little bigger. And you get a little more hollow. Until one day you you snap at your kid over nothing, or you cry in the car for no reason, or you sit down and can't get back up. That's not weakness. That's the bill coming due. Restoration doesn't mean doing nothing forever. It means pausing long enough for something to refill. Think about it like this. You wouldn't drive a car until the engine seizes and then wonder what went wrong. You'd stop for gas. But with yourself, you drive on empty and call it discipline. You push through exhaustion and call it strength. It's not strength. It's just a habit of ignoring the gauge. Right now, what's your gauge saying? Be honest. Not what you'd tell someone if they asked how you're doing. What's actually true? Are you tired? Not sleepy tired. Tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. Tired of being needed. Tired of being responsible. Tired of holding it all together. You can admit that here. Nobody's listening but you. Feel your body again. The weight of it. The solidity. Your body has been carrying everything you won't say out loud. Every "I'm fine" that wasn't true. Every time you put yourself last. It's all stored somewhere. In your shoulders, your lower back, your chest. You don't need to release it right now. Just acknowledge it's there. That alone is a kind of rest. There's a version of rest that has nothing to do with sleep. It's the rest of not performing. Not being the parent, the employee, the partner, the friend. Just being the person underneath all those roles. The one who existed before you became responsible for everyone. Do you remember that person? They're still here. Buried under obligation and routine. But here, this meditation is for them. Not for the productive version of you. Not for the version that has it together. For the part that's just tired and needs a minute, we have this strange relationship with rest. We treat it like laziness, like something to feel guilty about. You sit down for 10 minutes and immediately think of 5 things you should be doing instead. You take a day off and spend half of it justifying it to yourself. Somewhere along the way, you learned that your worth is tied to your output. That resting means you're falling behind. But behind what? Behind who? There is no finish line. There's just you, living day after day. And if you don't stop sometimes, the days start to blur. You're not living them anymore. You're just getting through them. Think about what you do when you're depleted. You scroll. You watch something you don't care about. You eat something that doesn't satisfy. None of it restores anything. It just fills the gap with noise. Real restoration is quieter than that. It doesn't look like anything from the outside. It's sitting somewhere with nothing in your hands. It's staring out a window. It's breathing without a podcast in your ears. It's boring. And that's exactly why it works. Because restoration happens in the spaces you usually fill. Notice your body once more. The chest rising, falling, the belly softening. You've been sitting here doing nothing for several minutes now, and you're still okay. Nothing fell apart. Nobody needed you in the last few minutes. Or if they did, they managed. That's worth knowing. The world keeps turning when you pause. Quiet restoration isn't about bouncing back. It's not about recharging so you can go give more. That's just using rest as fuel for more depletion. Real restoration has no agenda. You're not resting so you can be more productive tomorrow. You're resting because you need rest. That's it. No justification required. You don't need to earn it by burning out first. You don't need to deserve it. You need it. That's enough. Notice your breathing again. Has it slowed down? Has something in you loosened, even slightly? That's not you doing anything. That's you stopping, and your body finally catching up. It's been waiting for this, for you to stop running the show long enough for it to recalibrate. Here's the thing about quiet restoration. It's not one meditation, not one good night's sleep. It's a practice of noticing when you're leaking and choosing to stop before you're empty. Not after. Before. That's the skill, not endurance. Awareness. Knowing when enough is enough. Before your body has to tell you the hard way. Carry this forward today. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just notice the leak. The moments where you give what you don't have. The yes that should be a no. The smile that's a performance. The I'm fine that isn't. And in those moments, see if you can pause, even for a breath. That pause is restoration, not just in meditation, but in everything. Begin to notice the sounds around you. Whatever is there, close or distant. Let them arrive without doing anything about them. Feel the air on your skin. Temperature, movement, stillness. Feel the weight of your body again. Still here, still solid. Still yours. When you're ready, let your eyes open. Slowly. No rush to become anything. You've given yourself something small and real. That's enough for now. Thank you for practicing with me today. See you next time, because meditation should be free.